We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but we'll give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They kick the running back in motion. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, one went right through.
Brings it in at the 13. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. He throws a bullet to the... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early with a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. And here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go 19. 18.
They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Working inside the red zone. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
The Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal, Giants.
They'll run, Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Here we go, set.
Scatteroo now from the gun. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's got it! Has a layout for it, but touchdown! The Giants hold a slim 2-point lead early. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a...
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Returning in from the 16. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yeah! Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Giants in control so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Another carry for it. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Yeah! There we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing now off the play action. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
79, go!
Third and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Begins his return at the 16. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! Wait, check the line in!
First down, here's Dak. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dive play straight ahead. And he gets him around 6 there. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Yeah! Here we go!
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott vacates quickly left side. That's the line he's going to run for it. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
There's a dive up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Back to the well again. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now.
60 Warriors 70.
He'll work against the blitz. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Let's go. 19-18.
Back to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
60 Eagles.
Working now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. He has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Still sticking with the passing game. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Through the middle. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Set to kick this away. This is taken in at the 13. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Dak. He put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it over the middle. He's got the first down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, it's too bad that yellow line that we all see on TV isn't actually out on the field because it might have kept him from throwing that one.
You know, and I'm surprised, frankly, we don't see this more. It's just a tremendous spidey sense that these dual threat quarterbacks have of today.
Yeah.
They're out in the field, they're running around. Yeah, we don't see this nearly as much as, well, we would have back in my day where we played within the pocket so much more.
Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down.
Yeah! There we go.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the last.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He's back to throw. Look at that touch laid on the platter for him. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Dak off the play fake. Finds some time left. Not in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah, here we go.
Hand off to the back. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Yeah! Hey,
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Giants' 41-yard line.
Kill! Here we go, going to 54, wide. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide.
From the gun is Prescott. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he's thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go, 47. Zone. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And Prescott finds him a 1st as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. Wide.
Option give here. They get to him behind the line, Brock. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Space on the right, he's got room. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6, touchdown, New York.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Giants push the lead up to 12. Yeah, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10, Prescott. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. All right, here we go. Second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Play action. Prescott rolling out to his left. He's running with it. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the red zone on first. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Back to the air, Prescott. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that play reaches the end zone. The 2-point conversion slings the lead down to 4.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He finds Neighbors right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 38 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 38
On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to Scatterboot. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. Battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Fielded at the 14. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! 20,
Right up the gut. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 43.
Yeah!
Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
He has the first over the middle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Scatterboo now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, brother. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that block.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
19, Tiger, 19. Hooker, 19.
They're going to try and throw it here. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Looking to throw. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants want to end it in regulation if they can. The Giants are set to punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And this one touchdown inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah!
He hands it off. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down from the 42.
Yeah! Wide eight. What do you think?
Another carry for it. So calling enough does it on that run block. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Wide eight.
We'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. What do you think?
Here he is to throw. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I check wide eight. What do you think?
There's the handoff. Only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Yeah, here we go. Go right in. Everyone, kill. 26.
Throwing now. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to hit this one down to the 20. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Here we go. 26.
Setting up to pass. That's him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. All right, hey.
Prescott, quick throw, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. What a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown. Even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most